Hey all, this is Marissa Skell, and I want to send out a big shout out thank you to Tony Has Nine Fingers for the review of Love in the Time of Monsters.
What is going on? That was a little rough. That was pretty bad. But what is going on, people? The beautiful Marissa Skell told you what you guys are here for. And if you couldn't, you know, if you didn't pay attention, which you should have, you could read the description right here. I am here for another review. And that is of Love in the Time of Monsters. Love can blossom anywhere. It's directed by Matt Jackson. It's written by Michael Skvarla. It stars Gena Shaw, Marissa Skell, Kane Hodder, among many others. So pretty much what this is Gena Shaw plays a girl named Marla. Marissa Skell plays Carla. They're sisters. And well, I'll get into Kane Hodder. But in the beginning, they're young. Played by different people. Let's just say their father has a tragic end, which brings them closer together. So now it's pretty much them two, you know, really close. So flash forward a few years, and them two are heading to you can call it like a tourist attraction called Mr. Slavko's, where Carla's fiance actually works. At this tourist attraction, you got a little bit of everything. Let's say well, there's hula dancers and people dressed up as Bigfoot, which Carla's boyfriend happens to do. I guess he was just trying to get some extra money because they do want to get married and so on and so forth. So for extra money, he decides to work at this place, and Carla decides to, visit him, kind of surprise him at his work, and Marla kind of tags along. She really doesn't like the guy. But she's like, I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna support you and whatever. So she ends up going there very reluctantly. Pretty much what it seems like she's trying to do is kind of just get laid or something. Try to keep her time, keep her time occupied, I guess you want to call it. Some of the scenes are actually funny. She kind of flirts with a few people, and it doesn't kind of go her way. It's pretty funny the way she acts and the way whatever. She has a Persuado name, which is kind of funny. But pretty much what happens is they're staying at this tourist attraction, and like I said, at this tourist attraction, they have a little bit of everything, including people dressed up as Bigfoot, and then they take them on a tour and everything, and they pop out and scare the people. Well, there is a lake around this area, and let's just say the lake is now toxic, which I guess they didn't know at the time, and a bunch of them end up falling into it. Kane Hodder being part of it. He plays a very shocking role in this. But they all fall into this toxic lake, and let's just say they turn into these toxic monsters. And it's kind of funny, too, because now they're dressed up as Bigfoot, and now they're attacking this tourist attraction, and people are meeting some, pretty bad fates while getting killed by people in Bigfoot costumes. So pretty much what the main thing is, everybody in this tourist attraction who is not left already is kind of now fighting for their lives. You got a doctor dressed up as Abraham Lincoln who at one point finds out, it might be the water. So they have to go out, get a little sample, and he's trying to figure out a cure so, they don't have to go out and kill these people because they are people in costumes. It's not like it's whatever. They're trying to save the people, but at the same time, they're kind of got to save their own skins. Let me say, the gore in this is very, entertaining. Like I said, some of the people meet some unfortunate fates, and it's definitely very entertaining. The costumes, are as they progress, they get, crazier and crazier. Not crazier and crazier, but in the beginning, you could tell their suits, and then by the end, just whatever is going on with the toxic, ooze or whatever they got into, you see them kind of changing. The costumes kind of change and everything. It's pretty entertaining. I definitely enjoyed this whole a whole bunch. It is one of, I guess you can categorize it under, you know, a horror comedy kind of deal. The acting is pretty funny, like I said. The, the girl who plays Marla, Gena Shaw, she, you know, is trying to get laid, I guess is the best way you can put it. So she's actually the one forcing herself on some of these people, and just the way she, you know, presents herself and everything, it's really funny. The acting is really well done, and the storyline, to tell you the truth, is really cool. A lot of practical effects. Every once in a while there's a CGI that pops in there, but again, I've said it many a times, I love practical effects, and it happens a lot in here. So that's another reason why I give this movie a lot more credit than some of the other ones I've seen. But definitely, I'd say if you're one into Bigfoot, if you're into these horror comedy genres, definitely go ahead, check out Love in the Time of Monsters. I'll leave a link to it. We actually were able to, I don't know if you guys don't know, I'm a part of the Dorkening, which I always leave in the, you know, comment section. 2 weeks ago, we actually were able to interview Michael and Matt and Marissa. That's where I got my intro from. So again, thank you, Marissa. But definitely, I'll leave the link to that video as well, so you can go ahead, check that out. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed my review. Hopefully, if you've never heard of it, go ahead, check it out. If you have heard of it and you were questioning, definitely, hopefully my, you know, my review swayed your mind to, I don't know why I'm stuttering, but hopefully it swayed your mind to actually go ahead, go and check it out. And yeah, usually, like I always say, I do have an Instagram behind me. I have an Instagram where I show off the movies behind me, which it'll all be in the little show notes and everything. And hopefully, you know, there's a movie there you want to see me review. I got a whole bunch that I actually do have to review in my fan request review. Well, fan review. You understand. So, before I put my foot in my mouth anymore, let me say, if you haven't already subscribed, if this is your first time here, definitely hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button as well. And, you know, if someone you know might want to see this movie, definitely go ahead and share with whoever you want to. So, until next time, I'll see you guys.